Hi, I'm Amy Rosenquist, Assistant Professor of English at Harold Washington College, and I'm going to talk to you today about some of the changes for English 102 set forth by the Illinois Articulation Initiative, as well as a general overview of the contents of our Brightspace modules so that you'll be comfortable using them and know what's there. Illinois Articulation Initiative, as well as the district level discipline of English at CCC and the Higher Learning Commission, all set the norms, the minimum expectations for English 102. And in particular, we need to meet some very specific parameters for IAI, which have recently changed. The minimum expectation for the capstone assignment in the course is a 10 to 12 page or 2,500 word academic argument or academic inquiry needs to be based on a minimum of 10 primary academic sources. In addition to that, during the course of the semester, we need to grade and collect a total of 5,000 words, so 2,500 words for the final paper, and then an additional 3 to 4 formal revised writing assignments. The research paper for the class should focus on a subtle, sophisticated, complex stance on an academic argument isn't a debate or a persuasive paper or a rehashing of pro cons, but rather something that's unique for the student. They're writing an original argument and they're using the primary evidence to support the various components of that argument. So we want to see not only that they've met the length requirement, but they've also met the requirements for critical thoughts and original writing. Their paragraphs need to each contain both a evidence section. So if you use MEET or ICE or CEA paragraph structure, any of those acronyms work, but they need to have some primary evidence incorporated in the form of paraphrase or summary. It's not a literature paper, so we don't want to see quotations. Maybe 5 to 10% of the evidence should be in quotation form. We want to see that they can correctly paraphrase or summarize without plagiarizing, substituting synonyms, using a paraphrase tool, etc. Putting a correct citation in either MLA 8 or 9 or APA 7, and then following that with an analysis or synthesis or discussion of the evidence that supports their claim in the paragraph or the overall claim of the paper. So we don't want them rehashing what they just presented, but rather showing us their critical, unique ability to analyze and think about the topic in that second half of the paragraph. Whether our students take English 102 as a dual credit course or at one of the city colleges, we do need to ensure that they have met every one of the learning objectives before conferring the college credit. So in addition to the overview of IAI expectations, we have recommended modules as well as sample syllabi, sample rubrics, and assignment instructions. It's important that students begin the process since they are in a college level class, that they begin the process of checking the rubric, checking the assignment instructions, because when they transfer to a 2 or 4 year school, they won't have the ability to check in with their teacher many days a week. So using those rubrics and instructions and following them closely will be an important lesson as well. We have sample student work. These are City Colleges students who have successfully completed these assignments at an A or B level so that both you and the students can take a look at a little bit of what that looks like. And then finally, we have some sample assignments and in-class activities that follow along with the recommended modules. You are welcome to take as much or a little of these resources as you would like. You can copy it verbatim and put it into your class, or you can take pieces of the assignments and rubrics. And certainly, we do hope that everyone sets their class up in a way that the modules scaffold and they build one skill upon the next, so that at the end of the semester, the students have successfully met at a C level or higher all of the learning objectives and are able to take that credit and be successful at their 4 year schools. Please feel free to use the CCC librarians, both for library instruction and for one-on-one work with students. The City College's writing tutors are available to your students to work via Zoom. Anytime a writing center is open, there are tutors available on Zoom as well as in person. And in addition to your dual credit liaison, if you do have questions or in any way would like support with this class, please don't hesitate to reach out to those of us in the discipline who have been teaching it for a while. It is a rigorous and somewhat exhaustive class. There's an enormous amount of feedback to give on the individual assignment so that our students can continue to improve and leave with the skills they need. So it's not the easiest class to teach, and it's certainly very demanding on a day-to-day basis, but it's so rewarding. And those of us who have been doing it for a while are very happy to help as you navigate this amazing opportunity. Thank you so much for the work that you do.